As Donald Trump and Joe Biden prepare to face off on the debate stage, Trump has previewed one line of attack against his Democratic opponent in a long-running feud over the former president's attempts to tie Biden to his son's foreign business dealings. Hunter Biden's struggles have been elevated in recent weeks by his felony conviction in a gun trial, proceedings that led Republicans to take a victory lap when government witnesses confirmed the authenticity of his abandoned laptop computer, materials from which have stoked GOP claims that he spent years profiting off his proximity to his father. Now, Biden and Trump are poised to face off for the first time since 2020 in a debate hosted by CNN at its Atlanta studio, with Trump suggesting he will reprise the attack line. It wasn't Russian disinformation. It was a made-up story for election interference purposes, Trump said at a recent conservative conference. I assume we're going to be talking about that at the debate. There will be no in-person audience for the 90-minute debate, a dynamic that threatens to upend expectations. It's telling you what is going on, indirectly, with applause or non-applause, Trump said in an interview with the Washington Examiner. He acknowledged he interrupted Biden too often during the first debate against him in September 2020 and said he had learned from the experience. Trump spokeswoman Karoline Leavitt said there is a ready-made opportunity for the moderators to showcase a level playing field for Trump on Thursday. If CNN wants to prove they're fair and balanced, they should ask Joe Biden why he lied about the existence of Hunter Biden's laptop on the debate stage 4 years ago in 2020, Leavitt told NBC News. In the October 2020 general election debate, after Trump mentioned the laptop, Biden responded that it was a Russian plan. Biden is preparing to face several possible Trumps on Thursday, including a grievance-filled Trump and a version who hews to a more disciplined message, with Biden's advisors coming through recent interviews to identify his trigger points. Trump has shied away from attacking Hunter Biden over his addiction struggles, an attitude that some say lends itself to holding out an olive branch to the former president's son. A Trump ally suggested he would be wise to offer a commutation of Hunter Biden's sentence if he wins. There is evidence to suggest that Trump holds a softer outlook toward Hunter Biden than he does his father, whom Trump's allies expect he'll go after following Trump's conviction on charges related to a hush money payment. Trump doesn't see Hunter Biden's struggles with addiction as a target, a former senior Trump administration official said. The animosity is towards Joe Biden, and there's the notion that Hunter wouldn't be in that position if it wasn't for his father. At Camp David, Maryland, Biden has been preparing for how the debate could unfold. That includes the idea that Trump might raise the subject of Hunter Biden and his legal issues. Meanwhile, North Dakota Gov. Doug Burgum, a top vice presidential running mate prospect, has challenged CNN to raise questions about the laptop. Trump's Political Action Committee has floated potential lines of inquiry for the moderators, and Trump's own Truth Social posts seem to heighten the possibility that he'll mention the topic, a source familiar with debate preparations and discussions said. But Biden's advisors don't think it will definitively come up in the debate or be a significant focus if it does, and aides have tracked public comments by Trump suggesting he might soften his tone. There's a chance Trump may sidestep the issue altogether, as Hunter Biden's recent trial on gun charges placed his spiral into drugs under a microscope. Trump has shied away from attacking him over his addiction. Instead, he spoke at length about his own brother's struggle with alcoholism in an interview with Hannity while Biden's trial was underway. "You have sympathy for addiction. I think most Americans do," Hannity said before he tried to direct the interview to what he called the bigger issues involving the Biden family. Trump interjected. "Excuse me," he said. "Look, I feel very badly for them in terms of the addiction part of what they have right now, because I understand the addiction world. Frankly, it would be nice if people would do certain things and live certain ways, but you're not able to. They're just not able to break it." Some Republican allies believe talking about Hunter Biden's conviction is bad politics for Trump because it risks placing a spotlight on his own legal issues. After a historic nearly 2-month trial, he was convicted in New York City last month of falsifying business records to cover up a sex scandal that threatened to derail his 2016 campaign. His support among swing and independent voters appeared to falter in a recent poll by Fox News,